Hello, this is Polly. It's amazing how quick politics can change. I was looking over at England and seeing how the Labour Party is now the party of the global elite. How they attack their own forces, or used to be their allies, the working man. Starmer puts him in jail for even the slightest social media post, and he makes no bones about it. They're now on the top-down organization. The paymasters at the top were the Chinese or globalists, and they follow through to the bottom, and you're to obey. 1984, Orwell was wrong. It's 2024. Big Brother is Big Starmer. But here in America, we in America shouldn't be so easygoing about this, because it's happening here. The Democratic Party used to be, like British Labour, used to be the party of the working man. Not so much anymore. Indeed, white blue-collar workers are not welcomed inside the Democratic Party. There's not a sign there that says, if you're white, keep out. If you're low middle class or lower, keep out. But all the other signs are there. By their actions, by their talk. Again, it's a top-down organization. I say it's some globalist our friends are arguing with who say it's the Chinese. Either way, it's not something that's native to America. Kamala Harris doesn't make any decisions. I don't think she makes a decision what she wears when she goes in public. Everything's done for her. I mean, this woman never had any executive skill, any executive responsibilities. I don't know if the Biden people now are on board with her, or whether it's just that the Democratic donors and which to me are, the billionaire class, to go in there and run things. But clearly, they don't look at the working man as an ally or an asset. They've gone to another party, the Republican Party. And the Republican Party hasn't been overly welcoming to them. The party of Mitt Romney and them. Remember we said Rockefeller, all these types of billionaires, millionaires, all they wanted was tax breaks for themselves and talk, how they do social conservatism, but in fact never did and never would. It's just something to fool the Hickster rooms. Which is, if you take it, if you allow yourself to be tricked like that, then that's what you are. But Donald Trump put a spotlight on the Republican Party, and the worms are crawling out. The Romneys, Kasich, and that lot. Which is good. Well, now the war between the two parties is a working man's party that Donald Trump has made it. Sure, there are billionaires inside the Republican Party that would love to take over again, but they're not. And the Democratic Party, forget it. The Bernie Sanders wing, that's gone. Bye-bye. So here we have a fight between who's going to rule America. Are we going to do it ourselves, or do we allow outside forces? Whether the international globalists at the World Economic Forum, or whether China, to be honest, it doesn't matter to me. It's just not America. We have to accept that. This is that fight. Has to be Donald Trump. Be saying, well, I don't like Donald Trump. Oh, he's not that likable. So what? We're not electing best friend, we're electing a president. And those that say, well, we need and blood journalists on board with this. Well, the Republican Party, what happened to it? It used to be, party of saps. What happened to it? Now it's this working class party, these rude people, these vulgar people. Why don't we turn over to the old-fashioned Republicans? Old-fashioned Republicans that they couldn't stand. But turn over to who? If not Donald Trump, who? Mitt Romney? Kissinger? that Lynn Cheney, these people that got thrown, Kasich, these people that got thrown out by their own constituents, they never had any following. Turn over to them, and these people are in the dustbin of history. They're the losers. What I'm worried is what happens when Trump goes. He's 78 years old. Do we have the leadership to take over? Because it's going to be fight again. The Mitt Romney types, the billionaires will want to step in there and make us Democrat-light. Whether they follow the Chinese or whether they follow the World Economic Forum, I haven't figured out which ones really call the shots, but one of them are. We have to fight that. Trump, if he gets in, he may be able to stop it. He may not. He may not get in. It may already been decided that he's not going to win. They took a shot at him, for God's sakes. Just hope they don't rig the election. Which, I mean, they're probably thinking of doing. So it's watching a Democratic convention. It was just, your worst fears are out there exposed. Tim Walz, Tampon Tim, is just a congenital liar. Kamala Harris is an empty suit. And she's one of these people that laugh at everything she says, cackles at everything she says. That's a personal tick I really dislike in people, so I'm inclined to dislike her as it is. But I think the choices between the two parties are clear. Donald Trump is the working man's candidate. And Kamala Harris, well, that's for those who want to be orange from those above. You want to have a lesser lifestyle, not to eat meat. She's going to tax unearned income. You have a home and it's not worth $100,000 when you pay $50,000 for it. Now you're going to be taxed on that $50,000. That's invisible. Doesn't really exist, except on paper, but you can pay in real dollars for it. Oh, that's creepy. I thought you'd back away a little bit from this, but apparently they're not. They're doubling down. I just feel Americans, no. I think Americans are smart enough. I think we're more sophisticated than those at the top. I mean, they're either Chinese or billionaires from Davos, from Europe, who probably think of us as the worst. Donald Trump voters, rubes, the worst. Well, let's hope that we have enough strength to go out there and vote and enough numbers to make it count and win. Because if not, America's in for a very bad ride. Okay, that's my spiel for today. Could you subscribe? YouTube, doesn't like me too much. And my videos will start off, and all of a sudden, after 1 hour, 4 hours, it'll flatline. That means they killed it. Sometimes they'll let go through, but usually they don't. So I need my subscribers to come back and, if you'll watch me, it's how you're going to do it. Okay, this is Polly.